Hello and welcome to Saturday night with the NBA on 2K Sports. An exciting game on the way. Hi folks, this is Brian Anderson. I'm with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. Harden and Powell, their backcourt. Kawhi is the 3 with Jones playing the 4. And it's Zubac in at the center position. And for Denver, the combo up front is Porter Jr. and the Joker. Westbrook runs the point with Murray to his side. And it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward. Well, Brent, tonight we got a great front court matchup.
Yeah, this is a game, BA, I think that has been circled on the calendar. These guys are competitive, but there are positional rivalries that do exist. And the only way you can measure up is standing across from your opponent. We've got that here tonight. Who's going to get the best of who?
Now here's Zubac. Here's Powell. And no good to start the night, missing his first attempt there. Pass to Porter, fires for 3. He drops it from range.
Just an uncanny ability to make shots from the corner. Porter Jr. using his skill set.
Outside Harden. Zubac with it. Powell outside. Jones from outside. Counted from distance.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Jokic. Back to Murray. Pass to Porter. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Kept alive. Out to Powell. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Jokic. Leonard on the wing. Clock at 6. And he cranks it down. He goes right over Nikola Jokic.
It looks like an orange in his hand, and Kawhi tenacious to the rim with that finish.
Outside Porter. There's a screen. Outside Murray. High arcing shot. It's rebounded by Zubac. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Powell. Shot from the low post is good.
Powell with a little teardrop action that time.
For Denver, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, B.A., it's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
Here's Leonard, following the score by Denver. On the take. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Yeah, you could be as physical as you want with Kawhi Leonard. He just stays with it and is unshaken.
And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And despite his injury history, Kawhi still has the ability to take over games, Brent.
Yeah, does it feel, B.A., that Kawhi sometimes is even more patient and more deliberate in the way he delivers in games? I think he's the type of talent that can slow himself and the game down at his will and still be a lockdown defender.
Westbrook, the pass to Porter. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Launches a 3. The Clippers grab the miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Powell against Murray. From the baseline. Out to Leonard. Takes a 3. That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game. Nuggets trail by 4. For 3, Westbrook. Jones grabs the board.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Here's Powell. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Jokic. No points yet. Porter looks it over. Shot clock at 5. The Nuggets need to get one up. Jokic, no good.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Jokic against Zubac. Leonard for 3. And it doesn't fall for him. Made 2, missed 2 now. And it's Jokic with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. 6-point game.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. So it's Denver now, following the score by Los Angeles.
Just taking it right to the defense and in their face. Westbrook at the rim.
Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 13-4 run. Harden, the pass to Powell. Now here's Zubac. Outside Jones. Leonard outside. And there's the drive. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
There's so little can be done to stop that. Leonard with the jets to screen down the lane, then tops it off with the thunder finish.
And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Aaron Gordon's checked in for Brown. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Dunn's checked in. And so here is Denver. Trailing by 8. Westbrook, the pass to Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Oh, Jokic attacking the rim and brings it down hard.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Leonard, good. Leonard's got 8.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Westbrook, the pass to Murray. Porter against Powell. Back to Westbrook. This one for 3. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Well, this is going to help the entire offense. Russell knocking down shots from range.
Now here's Dunn. Pounded by Westbrook. Back to Dunn. And he throws it down with one hand.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Nuggets understand their opportunity. Coach Michael Malone said, we have a special, unique player, and that window is only open for so long. If we want to try and be a dynasty, we need a standard of excellence each and every day, and it's my job to hold the guys accountable. Brian?
Yep, and it starts from the top. He's done it well. Thanks, Allie. The offensive rebound. Dunn outside. Zubac, screen. From downtown. The shot by Dunn, no good. Nuggets trail by 5. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Clippers?
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. The speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
Well, whether the defense is inviting these shots or not, they've been great in the mid-range. And so producing from there, that bodes well.
Well, Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, B.A. Because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success.
Now here's Powell. He has 6. Sinks the tray.
Norman Powell really knocking it down here and hurting this team from distance.
Here's Westbrook. Drives to the hoop, and Westbrook slams it home.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Here's Leonard. Denver getting their last shot to go. No good on the triple. Murray passes to Westbrook. Outside Porter. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
And then Harden with the jam.
It's incredible. Harden's ability to read the floor and find the weakness.
Pass to Murray. On the wing, Porter. Gordon outside. There's the triple. That one is off.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Leonard for three. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Wasting zero time. Kawhi Leonard knew what he wanted to do.
Now here's Westbrook. Defended by Dunn. And he lobs it up to the rim. Jokic finds Westbrook. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Westbrook's got 12 points in the game.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Zubac, screen. Shot by Leonard, no good. And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Gordon. Here's the three. And he can't get that one. And here are the Clippers now. Up top, Powell. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Norman Powell has a lot of strength, and that time he played to it.
There's a minute 54 left to play in the first quarter. Porter, the pass to Gordon. Zubac with the steal. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. And the dunk by Leonard.
And this is a nice outburst on the scoring end for Kawhi. He's been looking for his shot and connecting each trip down.
Outside Porter. Westbrook with a screen on Powell. Outside Porter. Pass to Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. From the arc. Rebounded by Dunn. Los Angeles leading by 9. Zubac finds Powell. And here's Leonard. Dunn outside. Back to Leonard. Over Gordon. Leonard can't get it to go.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
For three, Gordon. The Clippers grab the miss.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Dunn attacking, and he dunks it down.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Now here's Westbrook. 12 points for him. 12 seconds left to play in the first. To the middle. Here's Jokic. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. Jokic has got his second basket.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Nuggets trail by 9. It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
They've got Dario Saric. Aaron Gordon is out there with Christian Brown. And it's Strother in at the 2. That's the group for Denver getting going in the second.
Well, he's a decent passer as a shooting guard. Bogdanovich getting the ball there to an open teammate.
Pickett passes to Saric. Here's Pickett. Fires the 3. The rebound by Bogdanovich. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Drops in the 3.
Great strides in honing in his shot, looking more and more comfortable on the offensive end is Bogdanovich.
Here's Pickett, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Coffee can't get it to go. Nuggets trail by 9. Here's Pickett. 5 points in the game. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Pickett's got 7 points here in the quarter. Outside Bogdanovich. 4-3. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Denver has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Pickett, defended by Dunn. Pickett can't hit. The Clippers lead by 7. Jones, the pass to Coffee. Simmons with it. It's stolen by Saric. To the inside, and here's the fast break.
Really nice read from Saric that time to get the steal.
And so it's Bogdanovich with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They've led by as many as 11. Shot from the wing. Rebounded by Denver. Here's Brown. Pass to Pickett. The 3-ball. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense. That was some very intimidating, aggressive defense that really helped alter that shot.
Fires from deep. Coffee on the wing. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Here's Pickett. He's got 7 and stolen by Simmons. Here's Jones. Oh, a big-time jam. Slams it right over Gordon.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Saric, and the layup is good off the glass.
Saric, one of those guys with size and a combination of a deft touch. And in close, he's effective.
Simmons, the pass to Jones. Bogdanovich from long range. Rebounded by Pickett.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Here's Pickett. Over to the wing. Here's Strother. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession for the Nuggets. Tyson comes in for Brown, and it's Alexander in for Pickett. Batum is checked in for the Clippers. Gordon outside. Pass to Tyson. To the paint. Here's Šarić. The rebound by Simmons. Los Angeles leading by 9. Outside Bogdanović. Outside Simmons. The 3 is up. Offensive rebound. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And Batum playing with some aggressiveness here, drawing that foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Here's Alexander. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Bogdanović. Bogdanović has got 4 rebounds now. Simmons, the pass to Batum. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist. And the Clippers lead by 13.
The pass-first nature of Simmons. Fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
Jokic with a screen on Simmons. With the teardrop, it's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game. I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
And here's Jokic outside. Ooh, that high release of Jokic as he buries the 3.
And that just goes towards the all-around game of Jokic.
Simmons, the pass to Batum. Now here's Leonard. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a 3-point play. It goes on Aaron Gordon. Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard. But Grant, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team.
Murray's checked in for Denver. Russell Westbrook comes in for Alexander.
Just think of how much of a difference Kawhi Leonard is for this team. When he's healthy, he is an absolute force.
Westbrook, the pass to Murray. Westbrook with a screen on Powell. Murray deciding where to go with it. Puts up a 3. Westbrook can't hit. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 13-5 run. Oh, got that one up quick. Harden's got 5.
And that's Harden. He can beat you equally off the dribble or off the catch.
Pass to Strother. Westbrook with a screen on Leonard. Strother tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Harden, the pass to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Doesn't get any easier for Zubac. He'll take those anytime he gets them.
And here's Murray. Back to Westbrook. Outside Porter. Down low. Here's Jokic. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. 9 points in the game.
Jokic being assertive now on the inside. He can move anybody around.
Harden, the pass to Zubac.
Hey, yo, it's right here.
Outside Harden. The 3 is up. And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3. Nuggets trail by 16. Outside Porter. Pulls up. Count it. Make that 3 of 7 so far for him.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 16.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Los Angeles leading by 14. Pass to Harden. Leonard outside. From outside the arc. Connects from downtown. Leonard's got 6 in the quarter.
Don't sleep on Kawhi's range. He'll burn you from down deep.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Here's Jokic. He's guarded by Zubac. Zubac against Jokic. 5 to shoot. Let's go with a 3. And James Harden pulls it down. And for the Clippers, they're shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. Batum outside. Pass to Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
And you know he's so good coming off the pick and roll. But what do you have to take away? There's so many ways Leonard can hurt you offensively.
Westbrook, the pass to Murray. Back to Westbrook. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Westbrook's got 14.
And he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Nuggets really believe in Jamal Murray. Coach Michael Malone said, what I want from Jamal is to be himself. If he does that, all the other stuff will take care of itself. But I want him to challenge himself to be a leader and to do the things every day that got him to this point.
Well, Murray will always put in the work. We know that. Good stuff, Allie.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Porter.
And Michael Porter Jr., just one of those guys that has a versatile scoring menu. Terrific at executing at all 3 levels.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Brown's checked in. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Jones, he's checked in for Batum. So he gets them both. The Clippers lead by 17. Powell outside. Now Zubac. Leonard outside. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Oh, man, when Kawhi dunks, you feel it. This is how powerful that guy is.
Outside Murray. Pass to Porter. Here's Brown. And another miss by Denver.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And Powell with the stuff.
Well, Norman Powell is big and strong and stocky, so he gets in that gap. He's like a bowling ball. He can take a hit.
Inside. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
And good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Now here's Leonard. Give him 23.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Porter against Jones. Here's Jokic. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Zubac has got his 4th rebound in this one. On the wing, Jones. He's guarded by Porter. Pass to Leonard. It's Powell on the wing. No good on the 3. And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights for Los Angeles. 25 points and counting for him. They have relied heavily on him. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Nuggets trail by 21. Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. It's Jones at power forward with Zubats at center. Harden and Powell, their backcourt. And it's Leonard in at the three.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
For three, Powell. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight. The deep three from Murray. From beyond the arc and then some. Murray's got 6 points.
Yeah, Murray there dialing 1 before that shot. Different area code.
Pass to Zubats. Harden from outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. 10 points for him.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Outside Murray. Down low. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Murray draws so much attention as an offensive player. Just calmly drops it off to the roller.
Harden, the pass to Powell. Back to Harden. And the layup is good. Harden's got 5 points now this quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Pass to Porter. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And no matter how many minutes he gets, Norm Powell is always ready to shoot, Brent.
Oh, man, B8. Norman Powell has consistently been in that be-ready club off the bench. I mean, he can come in and score a bunch of points for his team and spark the offense. But this guy has been aggressive from day one, and it doesn't matter where he is, he knows his role.
Wrestle.
Murray against Powell. Here's Jokic. Oh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
And the concentration from Jokic, spectacular, just shrugging off that contact.
Harden, the pass to Zubats. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Shot by Leonard, no good. And so Porter will bring it up for Denver. Pass to Westbrook. Jokic with a screen on Harden. Here's Westbrook. And Harden with the block. Leonard right side. And Leonard throws it down hard.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Jokic with a screen on Powell. Here's Murray. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Powell Powell with the stuff.
How about Norman Powell and his vertical prowess there?
Denver has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Outside Porter. Pass to Brown. To the wing, right side. Westbrook taking his time here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the middle. Zubac with the steal. And here's Jones. For 3, Powell. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got 4 assists now tonight.
Great job by Norman Powell off the catch.
Jokic against Zubac. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Gets the 3 to fall. Westbrook's got 17 points.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
And here's Leonard. He's got 27. Outside Jones. The 3. Brown grabs the board.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Pass to Westbrook. Now Porter. To the inside. Brown. And the shot's good. Brown's got his second basket of the game.
And nice to see Michael Porter Jr. making the decision to share some of the offensive load and not force it.
Harden against Westbrook. Powell for 3. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And appreciate.
There should be. Plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The guard pair, it's Harden and Powell. Leonard and Jones slot in at the small and power forward. And it's Zubac in at the center position.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Murray. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Murray's got the first points up on the board here for the Nuggets.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Powell kicks to Harden. Zubac a screen on Westbrook. Inside. Stolen by Westbrook. Here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Oh, that's just too easy for Jokic. This is why defensively you've got to get him away from the basket.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Had a chance to catch up with Michael Malone. Well, he's worried about a number of issues, and front and center, James Harden. He said James will dissect you. It's hard to speed him up and hard to slow him down. He's their catalyst. But he thinks if they do a good job on Harden, they have a good shot at winning. Guys?
Thank you, David. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Harden kicks to Zubac. Pass to Leonard. Here's Harden. And here is Powell. To the paint. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Well, Zubac's always around the rim. You love the quick strike there.
And here is Murray. Back to Westbrook. finished off by Westbrook.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. And here's Leonard from 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Doris, with what he's done in the NBA, Kawhi Leonard seems to be a lock for the Hall of Fame.
I agree, Kevin, and the reason is he's got a couple of championships under his belt. More importantly, he's got individual awards, All-NBA, Defensive Player of the Year. And he's been able, in the most leveraged moments of a season, to be the focal point for his team, and that's a big driver of Hall of Fame status.
The Nuggets leading by 5. At the elbow, Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
And you got to be aware of where Jokic is on the break. Analyzes transition situations and takes advantage of it.
Now, here's Zubac. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. And talk about fit doors and guys who play to their strengths. What about Zubac? He does a great job.
He does, Kevin, a 7-footer who wants to play like a 7-footer. He's an outstanding rebounder. He doesn't need the ball offensively. You know he's going to show up and give you great effort every night.
Looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
Now, here's Jokic. 6 points for him.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Westbrook against Harden. Here's Leonard. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic high post. Leonard's there. Jokic passes to Porter. Now here's Murray. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Shot clock at 5. Here's Jokic. He's off on that one.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Harden with it. Westbrook picks him up. Jones dishes to Leonard. And the shot goes in. Leonard's got 5.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
Westbrook kicks to Jokic. Pass to Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. The Nuggets shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
Free throw good. Porter. And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
Now Westbrook. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. So it's the Clippers now. 7-point differential. Harden the pass to Jones. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Nuggets have gone an incredible 8 of 9 from the field. Harden against Porter. Murray left side. And it's Murray with the jam.
And going vertical. Murray's one of those guys with that sneaky athleticism.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Leonard kicks it out to Jones. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Brown, the pass to Westbrook. Trying to find Jokic, gets it to him. Fades back, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Jokic has got 10.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now here's Powell. He has yet to score. Shot to stop the run. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You've got to be able to manipulate pick and roll. Norman Powell taking what the defense gives him. That's really nice.
Outside, Porter. Jokic sets the screen for Porter over Jones. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Pass to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Oh, my. James Harden with a statement right there.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Nuggets. 6-point lead. And finished off by Westbrook.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Powell finds Jones. Off target from outside.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now, here's Zubac. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. He has 7.
The more productive he is down low, the more minutes Zubac is going to get. That's just excellent execution and finish.
And Jokic throws it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Oh, boy, you love to see that kind of burst from Kawhi Leonard. What a finish.
Westbrook passes to Jokic. Back to Westbrook. A three-pointer off the mark. Clippers trail by 8. Powell for 3. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
A nice shot by Brown.
And I feel like Jokic has 360-degree vision. I mean, no matter where the open man is, he's going to find it.
Now here's Powell. Three-pointer. And the 3-ball is good. Powell's got 6.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And Los Angeles guys shooting 47% here so far. Count that bucket.
James Harden's ability to finish with either hand, so crafty, understanding how to navigate around defenses when he's in the painted area.
Now here's Westbrook. Jokic with the screen on Harden. Westbrook against Harden. Pass to Jokic. Just 4 to shoot. Denver needs to get off the shot. For 3, Murray. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Now here's Powell. He's got 6. Puts up a 3. And Brown pulls it down. Denver leading by 6. Here's Murray going inside.
And this is Murray at his best, probing inside and finding avenues to the basket using that athleticism.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Derek Jones. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Norman Powell. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first. Dunn kicks to Harden. Batum a screen on Westbrook. Harden against Gordon. Back to Dunn. Here's the three. Jokic grabs the miss.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Pass to Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
The absolute ferocity from Russell Westbrook. The rim, my goodness, how you feeling?
And the jam by Harden.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Here's Strother. Dunn covering. 34 seconds left to play here in the first. Strother, no good. Clippers trail by 8. Dunn outside. And here's Bogdanovic for three. Doesn't go for him. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up toward the Denver Nuggets. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
Changing ends, Westbrook just moves at a different speed than everyone else. And he runs hard all the time.
Batum a screen on Westbrook. From deep, Harden. Doesn't go that time. Jokic firing on all cylinders for the Denver Nuggets. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. And we'll be back with you shortly. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Simmons. Bogdanovic out there with Batum. Then there's Dunn, and it's Coffey in at the two-guard spot. Gordon inside. Batum's there. Gordon finds Westbrook. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Westbrook's got the lead up to 12 now for the Nuggets.
Is there a player in the league who makes these late clock situations look that easy? I don't think so. Russell Westbrook, the master.
Pass to Bogdanovic. And Bogdanovic throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's his first foul. And the Nuggets making a change here. Porter's checked in. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Dunn against Westbrook. Batum with the steal. Fires the three. Count it. And the Nugget lead has been cut to just 7 points in the basket from Bogdanovic.
And this is why Bogdanovic has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
Sharks looking around. Pass to Porter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Strother. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Strother's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. When it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points. and many other advanced stats as well.
Westbrook, and it's the Clippers with the rebound. Bogdanovich goes in.
And flashing the athleticism on the drive. When Bogdanovich spots a lane, he attacks it.
Pass to Strother. Gordon a screen. Porter in the corner. A three-pointer, no good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Simmons. And he drops it in from the low post.
My goodness, defense was there, but Ben Simmons makes that finish look easy.
Outside Gordon. Pass to Porter. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Westbrook against Dunn. A three. And again, Denver no good. Clippers trail by 6. Here's Coffey. Hasn't made one yet. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
You know that the pass is for Aaron Gordon, but his athleticism takes any defense out of the equation. Doing work, Aaron Gordon.
Now here's Simmons driving in, and Simmons slams it in.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
The Clippers have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Pass to Coffey. A 3-ball. Beyond the arc. Porter pulls it in. The Nuggets leading by 6. Here's Strother. To the middle. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles for the finish. Rebound by the Nuggets. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Strother. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Nuggets are an example of how you build a contender from the ground up. Coach Michael Malone says, I'm hoping we can be a blueprint for a lot of young teams, young coaches, and young GMs. Be patient. Let it build the right way, bring in the right kind of people, and you never know what's going to happen. Kevin?
Well, David, you've just triggered a lot of thoughts here. But doing it that way, to me, feels the right way. And a lot of fun to watch their success. And we thank you for the report. Here's Coffey. After the basket by Dario Saric.
Oh, get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. 8-point game. Outside Porter for 3. Batum grabs the miss. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Sinks the triple. Now just a 5-point Denver lead.
Oh, he is so good from deep. Bogdan is even better shooting out of the corner.
Outside Porter. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 5 assists tonight.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's got 10, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Well, Doris, both you and I had the honor of being in that 2020 bubble in Florida.
Timeout.
Any memories from Orlando?
I think, Kev, just how unique the setting was, and I have to give some props to the players. No fans, no normalcy, away from their families for extended periods. and yet they were able to lock in and give us some incredible moments.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Saric, and Murray's subbed in for Russell Westbrook. James Harden, he's checked in for Los Angeles. The Nuggets leading by 8. Murray with it. He's got 6. Naji passes to Porter. And it's off from three-point range. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. Denver's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Pass to Murray. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Jokic comes in for Aaron Gordon, and Christian Brown subbed in for Porter.
What's up?
And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
Denver leading by 9. Murray with the bounce pass. With some arc, Powell pulls it in. The Clippers shooting at 50% in a decent groove. An easy 2 points on the layup. Powell's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, this guy very capable of capitalizing close to the rim. Norman Powell making an impact inside.
Here's Naji, defended by Jones. Back to Murray. 5 on the clock. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Recently, Doris, the Clippers have had their most successful stretch in franchise history.
Well, think about it, Kevin. They've only missed the playoffs twice, going all the way back to 2012. They made their first conference finals in team history back in 2021. Not bad for a franchise that had one of the worst win-loss records in league history.
And he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Harden finds Eubanks. And here is Powell. Pass to Leonard. It's the floater, and they get it back. Jones sets the pick for Powell. Fires for 3. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Norman Powell with the rise and fire from three-point territory. Pretty delivery.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Zubac is checked in for Eubanks. Harden with it. Out guarded by Murray. And here's Leonard from 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Murray surveying the D. Pass to Najee. Murray against Harden. Denver passing it around. Najee, no good. Clippers trail by 8. Zubac kicks to Harden. Powell with it. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Najee. Outside for Murray. Pass to Strother. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Strother's got 8 points in the quarter.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
It's Powell on the wing. 13 points in the game. It's good.
Boy, if Norman Powell does this kind of work on a consistent basis, look out, folks. He is cooking right now.
Back to Murray from deep. It's rebounded by Leonard. Clippers trail by 9. Here's Harden. That shot no good. Denver shooting so well, 63%. The offense working as one cohesive unit. Pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Here's Najee. Off target with his 3. And it's Harden with the ball for L.A. And Harden with the stuff.
Well, what a surprise. James Harden has finished a play with contact and gets a chance for the 3-point the old-fashioned way. Nicely done, James.
Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that. But Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
Doris, recently the Clippers relocated their G League team, bringing basketball back to the city of San Diego.
Kevin, I absolutely love this because San Diego gets its first NBA representation since 1984. And yes, it's great for the city itself, but it's also a smart move by the NBA. You are tapping into an untouched market.
Here's Leonard, following the basket by Jokic. Clock at 6. And the dunk by Zubac.
Well, primarily known as a scorer, Kawhi Leonard using his playmaking skills to set up his teammates there.
Murray outside. To the wing right side. Here's Jokic. That one's not going to go. That'll do it for the first half. Nuggets ahead, up 6. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. The Nuggets leading by 6. Underneath in the post, it'll be Porter and Jokic. At the guard spots, we'll see Westbrook and Murray. And it's Brown in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. A nice shot by Brown. Brown's got 6.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Now here's Powell. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
How's that for an answer? Norman Powell says, I'll see that 3 and raise you one.
Westbrook with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Harden against Westbrook. And it's Murray with the jam.
And there's no doubt Murray can fill it up. Good luck bringing him down to earth when he's on this kind of a roll.
Harden the pass to Powell. Outside Leonard. Pass to Powell. Harden against Westbrook. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Porter with the steal. Here's Murray. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And there's an aggression to Murray's game. Willing to battle there for the bucket.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
Clippers trail by 11. Outside Leonard. In the corner, Powell with it. Zubac's in the post. Jokic defending. Zubac's, that's good.
Yeah, Zubac's knows his job, and that's to do the dirty work. Get into the offensive glass.
Jokic passes to Porter. Here's Westbrook, and Westbrook throws it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Now here's Jones. Scoreless thus far. From deep Harden, it's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. This one for 3. Westbrook, no good. Clippers trail by 11. Powell for 3. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got 8 rebounds in this game. Murray the pass to Porter. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And how about the strength from the big fella? Porter is used to having to power through contact.
For Denver, they haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. Clippers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the 3rd here. Now Powell, 18 points for him. Drills it from outside. Powell's got 21.
How about the touch to score from right there? If that goes down on a consistent basis for Norman Powell, look out, folks.
And the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Denver. Clippers trail by 11. Powell, the pass to Jones. And Leonard has it in the corner. Here's Zubac. Wow, that was a strong dunk.
That is nice. Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Murray, no good. Los Angeles has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half.
Woo-hoo, the leaping ability of Norman Powell. Throw it down, sir.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Gordon. And that time, also a missed shot. Clippers trail by 7. Zubac kicks to Harden. Kicks it out to Leonard. Six on the shot clock. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
And another miss by Denver.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Sharch checked in for Christian Brown. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Jones. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And Chris Dunn subbed in for James Harden. Westbrook dishes to Porter. And here is Murray. 18 points for him. Floats one. Kicks it out to Gordon. Lets it go with a 3. Unable to get that one. Clippers trail by 3. Bogdanovic inside. He's covered by Westbrook. Pass to Dunn. Powell for 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Powell's got 11 points here in just the second half. Westbrook passes to Gordon. Here's Murray. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And operating off the ball, credit Murray for staying engaged, ready to fire when asked.
Here's Bogdanovic, and Bogdanovic throws it down.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Kevin, Jamal Murray is built for clutch situations. Coach Michael Malone said, I know a lot of guys are pretty good in the regular season, but when the stage is at its biggest, Jamal seems to step up and perform. He's a guy that thrives in the moment, never afraid of it. Can't say that for a lot of players. Kevin?
Oh, you're so right. He isn't afraid of anything. David, he is big time. Thank you. Now Sharch, after Westbrook's missed 3, connects from three-point range. Now it's a 5-point Nugget lead.
I love that Aaron Gordon goes right up with it. He's got really good instincts for knowing when to catch and shoot.
Powell finds Simmons. And then Simmons slams it in.
Oh my goodness, the creativity and flair from Ben Simmons. Stop it now. Don't hurt him, Ben.
Murray outside. Launches a 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Now here's Powell. He's got 26. And it's done penetrating and foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
And this is what I like about Chris Dunn. Tenacity on the dribble drive, plays with a ton of force.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nuggets.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And he knocks down the first one. The Nuggets making a switch here. Swathers checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Eubanks is checked in. And so Dunn nails both of them. Denver in the lead. Here's Murray. 20 points for him. Gordon kicks to Porter. Porter double team. Pass to Strother. Denver passing it around. Porter finds Gordon. Fires top of the key. Rebound by the Clippers. Simmons got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight, and they take the lead. Simmons got the lead up to 1 now for the Clippers.
Guard skills, but a big-time forward or center type body. Ben Simmons making it happen inside.
Sharch dishes to Porter. Murray for 3. Ben Simmons with the rebound. Simmons got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Dunn. Now Eubanks. Simmons looking it over. Powell with it from downtown. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Strother. That 3 off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Eubanks the pass to Bogdanovich. Rebound by Murray. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver. They trail by 1. Pass to Strother. At the elbow, it's Saric. Can they get it? Rebound by the Clippers.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Now here's Murray. Overdone. The Nuggets with another miss. Clippers leading by 3. Pass to Eubanks. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
Well, you love to see Norman Powell be unselfish and find an open teammate. That's pretty.
Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Dario Saric.
Find the lane. What's up?
The Nuggets trail by 6. And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Pass to Strother. Here's Gordon. Murray with it. Sinks that one from the post. Murray's got 9 points in the quarter.
And you can't fall asleep against Murray, especially when he's got great interior positioning. The D has got to be better.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. 14 points for him.
Boy, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Here's Porter. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. 16 points for Bogan Bogdanovich. Astonagi. Now here's Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Whew. He is so quick off the ground. Porter just gives the defense very little time to react.
Outside, Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. That one falls. Simmons got the lead up to 6 now for the Clippers.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Deep 2 for Murray. Eubanks grabs the miss. Clippers shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Now here's Powell. Defense right on him. Outside Bogdanovich. Nailed from three-point land. And it's a 9-point Los Angeles lead.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
And so it's Los Angeles, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Setting the floor for the Clippers. Jones and Zubac make up the 4 and the 5. Chris Dunn is out there with Harden, and it's Leonard in at the small forward position. Now Jokic. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. Pass to Murray. Six to shoot. Shoots. And Jones pulls it down. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. To the inside. And Harden with the stuff.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that now.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Here's Jokic after the Clippers pick up 2. A three-pointer is right on target. Murray's got 14 points now in the second half.
And the backbone of Murray's game is that ability to scorch you from distance.
Down against Murray. The 3 from Harden. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Murray outside. Pass to Gordon. Jokic with a screen on Jones. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Gordon.
And when his jumper's going down, Gordon's game goes to another level.
Now, here's Dunn. Here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Oh, nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Here's Gordon. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Listen, we know Aaron Gordon is a high-activity player, and if you give him daylight, he's ready to shoot it.
Harden kicks to Dunn. And here's Leonard from 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. For 3, Westbrook. Offensive rebound. Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, at 6'9", great athlete, Aaron Gordon can be a problem on the glass.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Tyronn Lue as he talked with the team. Now, his perspective was to play like we're behind. He said that's the energy we need right now. We haven't won anything yet. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Done outside. Clippers moving the ball around. And the basket by Harden.
Well, this is the basis of James Harden's game, right? That three-point accuracy opens up every other aspect of the floor and his scoring ability.
Here's Brown. That's tipped. Westbrook passes to Jokic. And the rejection by Zubac. Good on the three-point shot. Gordon's got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, the offensive game of Aaron Gordon continues to improve, and when he's feeling it, he stays aggressive.
Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Now Murray. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. Murray kicks to Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Now Westbrook, the trade, and it's the Clippers with the rebound. Harden's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Leonard, here's Zubac. That falls, nice feed that time from Leonard. Leonard's got his 3rd assist on the night. The Nuggets trail by 6. Pass to Gordon. On the wing, Murray. Over Harden. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Murray's got 16 points here in the second half. On against Westbrook. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's foul number 2 for him. So it's the Clippers now. And here's Leonard from 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Westbrook's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Brown, the pass to Jokic. Oh, threw it down, Nikola Jokic.
Oh, the Joker taking over. He's had his way offensively, making it look easy.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. The lead is 2. Dunn, wide open, he fires. Offline with his 3. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on James Harden.
And really, after trailing the entire game, they've got to be feeling good about evening things up.
Oh, it got ugly there for a stretch. Nothing was working, but they've come back and have a chance to seal the deal.
Powell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And that one misses. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
And here is Murray. Kawhi Leonard getting his 3 to go. Double team on Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. Gordon with the screen for Westbrook. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Here's Harden. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
Wow, James Harden putting a little sauce in the finish. Nicely done.
Inside. And they double up Gordon. Westbrook wide open. He fires. No good with the triple. Clippers leading by 5. A 3 from Leonard. Westbrook pulls it in. Westbrook's got 5 rebounds tonight. Gordon dishes to Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. And here's Jokic outside. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Harden. Outside Leonard. Leonard finagling one in close.
Just incredible touch from the interior. Kawhi Leonard more than capable in that painted area.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Porter's checked in for the Nuggets. Westbrook against Harden. Pass to Jokic. Stolen by Zubac. And the dunk by Powell.
This, to me, is where he can be lethal. In fast break situation, Norman Powell's speed's a problem.
Harden against Westbrook. Porter a screen on Harden. Outside Westbrook. Jokic sets the screen for Westbrook. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Porter. Over Jones. And another miss by Denver. And it's the Clippers' ball. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Powell for 3. Zubac controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Zubac has got the lead up to 11 now for the Clippers.
Boy, you tell young bigs from the earliest, play strong, finish tough. He beats a Zubac. Nice finish.
Jumps up. Nobody's stopping Kawhi on that break.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Outside Westbrook. Jokic with a screen on Harden. Here's Westbrook over Harden. Westbrook, no good.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Aaron Gordon is checking in for Michael Porter. The Nuggets trail by 15. Outside Westbrook. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Gordon finds Jokic. Shoots over Zubac. Oh, Jokic powering inside.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
Powell with it. Driving inside. And the dunk by Powell.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket. And watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
And Powell, no good on that one.
Well, one thing there's no question about is that Norman Powell is a gifted athlete. Now it's about rounding out that game, particularly his shooting.
Now Harden following the three-point attempt by Jamal Murray. And there it is for him.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay.
Now here's Powell from outside the arc. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Powell. Harden's got 21 in the game.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Westbrook can't get it to go.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half. And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Clippers.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Zubac.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
And here is Dunn following Russell Westbrook's three. Dunn outside. 6 on the shot clock. Bogdanovich, no luck. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. The shot by Sharch, no good. 41 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Bogdanovich. Takes a three. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Murray outside. Now Gordon. Dunn covering. And then Gordon with the dunk. There's 18 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Dunn looking over the floor. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road.